Hey, what's up guys, TechTitan here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So as always, before I begin my video, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so for more tech videos. And if you have any additional questions or you want to reach out to me, I'll put a Snapchat link right here and one in the description. You can go ahead and ask me there, and I'll happily answer your questions in the video. So today I'm going to be reviewing the BLU XL, and it's been a while since I reviewed a BLU device, and this is the one that I'm choosing to review right now. So the theme of this phone to me is design over specs, and it is a $90 phone, so it is a budget option. And the reason I say it's design over specs is because this phone is made out of aluminum, and for $90 that's a really cool thing to pull off. Now it's not really all aluminum, so the back right here is aluminum, but the top strips and the bottom strips, they're made out of plastic for Wi-Fi signal and antenna and all that type of stuff. And you also have your BLU logo right here and your 5 megapixel camera with a LED flash. And I'll get back to the camera in a bit. And you also have your back-facing speakers, which I will let you guys hear how it sounds like, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So on the right-hand side, you do have your power button and your volume up and down. Now there isn't really they don't have like any texture on the power button to distinguish between the two. Okay, so quickly let me run over the specs, and like I said, this phone is design over specs. So if you're in the market for a phone with top of the end specs, obviously this is not the phone for you, but I'll go through the specs anyway. So on the front, you do have your 5.5 inch IPS HD panel, and you also do have a 1.3 gigahertz quad core chip. It's a MediaTek 6580, and in terms of graphics, this does have the Mali 400 GPU. Now in terms of storage, this phone has 8 gigabytes of storage, and it is expandable via micro SD card up to 64 gigabytes. And the front facing camera is a 5 megapixel sensor, and it does have Android 6.0. So there's that. Not really impressive specs, huh? But like I said, this phone is not really about specs. It's more about the design. And like I said, the design is really good. In terms of grip, it is kind of slippery, but they do have a case in the box, and this phone does come in 3 colors. You have your space gray, you also have your gold, and it does also come in a rose gold option. And you can buy it off of Amazon. Of course, BLU and Amazon have a good relationship, since Amazon seems to be the place to go online if you try and get a BLU phone. But yeah, so let's quickly talk about the lock screen. And the lock screen is actually my favorite feature about the software. Now it's Android 6.0, and it's for the most part stock, but this lock screen is really impressive. You can really customize it. If you go to this toggle right here, you can either go to your home, select favorite apps like Opera browser, Amazon, and you can add additional apps if you want. So that's pretty cool. And you can also access the camera, and you can also choose do 2 more app shortcuts. But let's just press and hold and go to the home screen. And the display on here is, in terms of resolution, it's alright. Not really a 1080p panel, so I can't tell you that the resolution on here is sharp, but it does the job. It's a bright IPS panel, not the best, but it's pretty good. And the battery on here is 2300 milliamp hour battery. It's fine, it's alright. I wouldn't expect it to get me through the whole day. It doesn't really get you through a whole day of use, but it does the job just fine. So the camera is okay at best, especially the rear facing camera. The resolution on it is low, but in really good lighting conditions, it does the job just fine. You can probably get away with a couple of shots of pictures, but in terms of low light performance, nah, I wouldn't count on it at all. The front facing camera is actually pretty decent. It is a 5 megapixel front facing camera. The exposure on here is a bit off for the front facing camera. The camera interface is kind of old, and it's, how do I say this, boring. So let me bring up the box, and it's kind of slow. Do you see the lag? Do you see the lag? I know you guys, can you guys see this lag? And that's kind of bad in my opinion. And you can snap pictures. So 3, 2, 1. Well, the flash was on. Let me turn off the flash. Hold on. Alright, 3, 2, 1. and it takes a second or two to snap a picture. Like I said, in really good lighting conditions, this camera does okay. But if you're looking for a really good camera, I would skip this one. Like I said, this phone is mostly design over specs. But in terms of everyday performance, like opening up the messaging app and the browser and things like that, this phone does fine. It's not really that bad. Like, since stock Android 6.0 doesn't really require a lot of CPU performance, so this phone will do really fine in terms of everyday performance, like messaging, phone app, the browser, and things like that. If you plan on playing games on this phone, it depends on the game title, alright? So if you want to play like something like Asphalt 8, then expect a few frame drops. If you want to play something even more graphics, if you want to play something that is that demands a lot more graphics than that, then this is not the phone for you. Put the phone down for the speaker since it is backward facing. I'm just gonna hold it up. Let's see. And like I said, this HD panel, this IPS panel, it gets bright, and it's really it's not the best, but it's good enough for me, and I'm pretty sure that it's good enough for most people, since again this phone is $90, so keep your expectations there. Let's see, MKBHD, my favorite tech YouTuber. Spoiler. Okay, so iPhone 8 review. I already made a video on the iPhone, link in the description. Okay, real quick, I already made a video on the iPhone, link in the description. Okay, that was a quick plug. All right, let's watch this video.
Hey, what is up guys, MKBHD here. Wireless charging. So iPhone 8 now supports Qi-enabled wireless charging through that glass. So any of those wireless charging pads you see at Starbucks or on those IKEA tables or at a Samsung user's bedside table, the iPhone can now use those too. Nice. Clearly not first, but still nice. It doesn't have to be first to be nice. In fact, it's really...
Okay. Here's my final verdict on the speaker. So speaker quality is actually pretty decent. It's better than a lot of these budget phones. Reason being is, one, it gets fairly loud, not the loudest out there, but in terms of clarity, the sound on it's really clear, and it's really hard to block using your fingers, since it does have these kind of the way that it's cut out. The speaker is down this cutout right here. I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying. So, but overall, it's really hard to block these speakers, even if the phone is set down. So the speaker quality gets a B-. It's more than fine. But yeah, I mean, let me just end it right here. Like I said, this phone is pretty much design over specs. I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. And I want to thank you all so much for watching my previous videos. Subscribing to the channel, I really greatly appreciate it. And if you didn't subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like this video, leave a comment, or if you have any questions, follow me on Snapchat. And I'm thinking about making a Twitter account. If you also want to see that, if you also want to see that, drop a like or a comment telling me that, yo, I want to see a Twitter account. I'll follow you there. I don't really mess with Snapchat. I'll make it happen. But yeah, let's wrap it up right here. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.